So, there was a massive Pokemon leak recently. No, not this kind of leak. Not this one either. What I mean is this. Basically, a ton of stuff that was planned for the future of Pokemon just leaked. So, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go over everything. First off is, next year we're getting Mega Dimension, the DLC for Legends ZA. And next year we're also supposedly getting Gen 10 called Pokemon Wind and Wave. That's cool. And I know a certain YouTuber is gonna like that. Go Team Sky. Then we're gonna get DLC for them. Next up is Codename Ringo, which is gonna be the third Legends game for Galar. I also saw some leaks saying that the second Legends game was originally planned to be in Johto, with stuff like the origin of trainers and the two towers in Equatique City. Then we have Codename Seed, an online MMO with... Wait, why did I say online MMO? The O stands for online. So yeah, which is apparently an MMO game, which is multiple regions with like Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, and Kitakami. Apparently that was in the Scarlet and Violet DLC. I haven't played the Gen 9 games yet. And then 2030, we're going to be getting Gen 11. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on here. So yeah, right here, more information about Pokemon Gen 10. Open world with MMO elements. Island exploration and underwater exploration. Oh, that's awesome. Kind of sounds like a bigger version of the Alola games with like the 4 islands. But underwater exploration in Pokemon sounds awesome. Like Breath of the Wild, you can go to the final boss early. I wonder if there'll be any insane speedrun strats like in Breath of the Wild. A seed Pokemon given at the start. What the heck does that mean? Does that mean like what the 3 starters are all based on seeds? The evolution for the seed Pokemon will be procedurally generated, so it'll be slightly different for every player. That sounds interesting. 18 challenges, 1 for each type, mix of gyms and boss Pokemon. That sounds fun. I'm pretty sure that's kind of like what Scarlet and Violet had. And this is also interesting. So apparently Legends ZA was originally planned to release last year with Gen 10 this year. So I guess the feedback from Scarlet and Violet encouraged the Pokemon Company to delay some of their games, which is kind of like what I talked about in my Switch 2 game predictions video. So that's nice to see, so we'll get Pokemon games with more time put into them. That's great. Like, I'll happily wait a couple more years so we can get some more incredible Pokemon games. Like, I love Legends Arceus, but that definitely needed some polishing. And here I am on the main Twitter page for the Pokemon leaks. Also follow me here if you want. I'll just go over some of the leaked information. Video of the Pokeride mechanic. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool how it can, like, your position automatically adjusts the Pokemon size. And you can pet them. So it's kind of like Pokemon and Me or whatever that thing was. The Sun and Moon. I forget. Yeah, Legends ZA. A lot of people are excited for it. I honestly think I'm going to wait till later to get it because I haven't played the Kalos games yet. I'm seriously behind on a lot of games I want to play. Yeah, also this is another thing I saw. Apparently in the Gen 10 games, a lot of Pokemon are getting new models. So this is what looks like the Wind and Wave logos, obviously in Japanese. Remakes made for Black and White onward should have a lot more love and care put into them. Yeah, because a lot of people did not like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl because they were way too similar to the original. If the GameFreak current schedule plans out, the Unova remakes will happen at the very least around Nintendo Switch 3 release. Honestly, I don't know if we're gonna get Switch 3, because, like, I mean, the current Switch plan seems to be going pretty good for Nintendo, so I guess, maybe. Yeah, Seed, a Pokemon MMO set in all the Japanese regions. That's cool. Charizard's also getting a new model. Oh, yeah, actually, that does look different. Before deciding on Southeast Asia, Game Freak decided against setting Gen 10 in Canada, Greece, Scandinavia, and the west coast of North America. Honestly, what I want is an Italy region with a spaghetti Pokemon. So apparently Wind and Wave plans to have all big Pokemon be rideable and smaller ones interactable in some way. It also mentions dressing up Pokemon. That was a fun part of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, so I'd actually really like that. Oh, here's a leak from the Galar's Legends game, and we can see a new type of Slowking and a giant Colossal. And yeah, they all have Irida as the test model. And here's fan art made by this artist, which seems to be Galarian Slowpoke with a hat made of Milcery. Honestly, I like food Pokemon. I think they're funny. Alright, and there were several leaked Mega Evolutions, so let's go over those real quick. Mega Frostlass. Ooh. She got taller. Mega Scrafty. That's pretty cool. Man, I really wish they added voice acting to the mainline Pokemon games. Especially because I know this dude, Naveen, I feel like he would be voiced by Zeno Robinson. Mega Zygarde! That looks awesome. The top comment said, they actually did it. Pokemon Gun. Mega Pyroar. Not sure how I feel about that. Yes, alright, so all the character customization options in ZA are not gender locked, so if you like pick a boy trainer, you can put on skirts and makeup and other girl clothes. Yeah, okay. And Pikachu, here's Pikachu's new model that he's getting in Wind and Wave. Yeah, it looks like it's taking like the Mario Wonder approach and basing it on 2D art. Because yeah, this looks a lot like the official 2D Pokemon art. It actually reminds me of, what was it? Pokemon Generations? Yeah, it reminds me of this right here. It reminds me of how Pikachu looks in this animation. Yeah, summary of Pokemon games leaked, all these. These recent Pokemon leaks have you like for real like this. Yeah, I follow this artist. She's really good. So apparently it's gonna have islands that generate for different players. That's really neat, honestly. Yeah, main theme's Infinity. In Pokemon Wind and Wave, the player will be able to challenge the final boss right away after getting the ability to traverse the sea, and will be able to defeat and see the credits. However, it will be a lot more difficult. Yeah, obviously, you'll want to have to train up your team first so it's strong enough. Yeah, so every experience playing the game will be different. Neat. And this is how the waves look in Pokemon Wind and Wave. Scrapped Gigantamax Nidoking. Oh, that looks awesome. We don't know if Gen 10 is turn-based. Honestly, I hope they keep the real-time battle of Legends ZA. That looks like fun. Early look at how it looks, and we'll be able to explore underwater. It's awesome. Beta Team Star from Scarlet and Violet. Okay, that's cool how they like accessorize the Pokemon with punk stuff, and there's a singing Jigglypuff on top. Yeah, it's based on like biker gangs and stuff. Whalmers moving a boat. And oh, that's awesome. Togekiss lifting a flying car. That's cool. When I play Scarlet, and if this Team Star is not this cool, I'll be kind of disappointed. Oh, there's someone surfing on a Mantine. And yep, the flying car. Mad Max Pokemon. Yeah, that sounds fun. Gen 10 features, Gym Adventure, Weather Move Acquisition Quest, Ride License Quest, so I guess that's the license to ride Pokemon, MMO Raid Battles, Pokemon Rescues, Boss Pokemon, seems like a new version of Totem or Titan Pokemon, Pokemon Survival, Diving, and a new graphics engine, awesome. So the objective is for the protagonist to be able to walk from Sinnoh to Hoenn, awesome. Pokemon Legends Galar is inspired by Xenoblade Chronicles X. This is an actual image somebody from GameFreak used to pitch the game. That's pretty funny. Yeah, it's just photoshopping existing images together to pitch an idea. Genius. Some Galar Legends concept art. Okay, this looks like a weird, different kind of Pokeball. Someone setting up a trap to catch a Snorlax. So yeah, here we have a trainer with that, and a Tinkaton right here, so it looks like they'll both be used for blacksmithing. That's kind of neat. Ooh, this looks gorgeous. Pokemon game like this, oh man. Honestly, I just really want a Pokemon game that actually has really good graphics for once. More Wind/Wave screenshots. Yeah, more with some Scarlet and Violet trainers as test models. There'll be no Unova remakes. Yeah, I wonder if we'll ever get Unova remakes. Oh, Pokopia will get DLC, that's nice. And Gen 11's coming in 2030. Oh, you have to create the first Gigantamax Pokeball. That's cool. Lots of Pokemon Sword and Shield concept art. Yeah, this looks like the wild area with some Pokeball hot air balloons. That's cool. What is it, like a Burmy or Wormadam as a giant tent? Looks like one of the towns. Pokemart. There's the starting town with what looks like some pre-designed Corvisquires. There's some Rookidee. Yeah, that one town. For a second I thought that was a Groudon, but I can't really tell what that is. Is that red? Huh. Yeah, so we have concept art for the trainers. That's Sun and Moon protagonist. Oh, max raid battles. Okay. Online interactions. The cave. Oh, it's like Pokemon Camp. That's cool. Originally planned to create a Pokewalker app for Sword and Shield. Connect your phone to the game, and you can take your Pokemon with you and play mini games. Kind of reminds me of like the Pokeball Plus, how you would put Pokemon inside of it from Let's Go. You can even catch Pokemon in the Pokewalker app, then move them to the main game. So is it like Pokemon Go with friggin' Let's Go? Wow. Oh, the Scarlet and Violet DLC was originally going to be set in Kalos and Alola. That could be interesting. Yeah, this is more what I talked about. The Infinity theme, they're going to procedurally generate new islands, so the region is technically infinite. That sounds awesome. Yes, here's what I was talking about earlier. The original plan for Legends 2, which is based on Johto, Pokemon Legends Ho-Oh and Lugia, there were two versions. Yeah, because last year was the 25th anniversary of Gold and Silver, aims to be the ultimate form of the Legends series. The time before trainers existed, about the origin of trainers. Yeah, the Burned Tower. Yeah, and the Bell Tower. So we'll see those before they burn from the legend. That's cool. Let's tackle the jungle environment. Yeah, that hasn't really been in any Pokemon games. That'd be cool. You start your adventure in the big resort hotel. That sounds interesting. Yeah, you can see other players interact with them, yeah, kind of like the wild area. Start an adventure in the big tourist city. Want to break the pattern of always starting the game in small towns. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, more stuff about the seed Pokemon with infinite variations. Winds and Waves Legends. The Storm and Wave Pokemon. Yes, apparently there was a Grease rumor. I never heard of that months ago. So now it's confirmed it's going to be set in Southeast Asia. Interesting. The theme is infinity. This world has endured since ancient times, and it will continue into the future. Past generations entrusted something to the future. We now receive that something and live on, entrusting it to the next generation. Driven by that unseen force, people are propelled forward. People, nature, and Pokemon are connected. Storms and whirlpools, unseen forces create nature, brings forth abundance, gives birth to peace. I feel sorry that this is the only world we can leave for our children. Dang. If that's the case, then at least I want them to acquire the strength to survive in this harsh world. Ooh. What kind of world can we leave for the next generation, and what should we pass on to them? Yeah, this is the original setting. Indonesia and Southeast Asia. Pokemon Legends ZA originally had a Splatoon-style 4v4 multiplayer. That sounds fun! I'd want to try that in Pokemon. Shooter-like gameplay. Apparently Legends ZA was going to have a Pokemon ride feature, but that got scrapped, so it's being saved for Gen 10. Mega Starmie. Yeah, I saw this. It's so dumb, but it's funny. I remember seeing a video of it moving and someone quoting it saying it ran like a Smiling Friends background character. Mega Dragalge. That looks really cool. It spits a liquid that causes the regenerative power of cells to run wild. The liquid is deadly poison to everything other than itself. It basically causes cancer. The cancer Pokemon, how hilarious. Mega Clefable. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this. That's really cool. It just grows wings. That's awesome. Okay, so here are all the data mined legends, or not legends, megas data mined for Mega Dimensions. Yeah, obviously Raichu X and Raichu Y. We saw that in the reveal. Chimecho, Absol Z. So, ooh, along with X and Y Mega forms, there'll also be Z Mega forms. Staraptor, Garchomp Z, Lucario Z. Golurk, that sounds like it could be really cool. Meowstic, Crabominable, Golisopod, Magearna, Scovulin, Glimora, Tatsugiri, Baxcalibur. Oh, those sound like they could be cool. We got Stoner Nurse Joy. Yeah, here's another male protagonist wearing female clothes. Mega Scolipede. That looks pretty cool. This takes place 5 years after the events of X and Y. Mega Blastoise shooting from his cannon. That's cool. Is this Mega Skarmory? It looks like it's wearing, like, skis. Why does it kind of remind me of, like, the toy soldiers from Toy Story? Mega Chandelure. Ooh, so it's just a fancier, bigger chandelier. Mega Barbaracle. I like that. That's funny. Mega Phalanx. That's cool. So there's a sword and shield. I mean, that is the game it originated from, so yeah. Oh, here's another pic of a Mega Skarmory. Yeah, that looks a lot more like bird feet and less like skis. Because, like, this thing I saw earlier made it look like it just had two things sticking out instead of, like, three, talons. Potential Pokemon returning in the DLC Mega Dimensions. Okay. So we got the Hoenn starters. That makes sense since they can Mega Evolve already. The Weather Trio. There's Golurk. It was leaked that he's getting a Mega, as I said earlier. Ooh, Mythicals. They got Keldeo, Meloetta, and Genesect. No Victini, though. Yeah, Golisopod, Magearna, more that had Megas leaked. Ooh, Marshadow and Zeraora. Meltan and Melmetal. Yeah, some of the Galar forms, like there's Surfetched, Mr. Rhyme, Runerigus, Indeedee, I think that's what it's called, Morpeko, Weirdeer, and Cleavor, I think that's what it's called. This is not a complete list and it may be inaccurate. Okay, I hope there's more though. Potential leaked Megas. Bayonet Y, Tropius, Absol Y, Deoxys, the Sinnoh starters, Bibarel, Kricketune, Luxray, oh that'd be cool, Roserade, Rampardos, or Bastiodon, Garchomp Y, Lucario Y, oh, so they might get Y forms instead of just Z form. Hippowdon, Drapion, Toxicroak, Carnivine, Lumineon, Palkia, Heatran or Regigigas, Giratina, Celesteela, Phione, Manaphy, or Darkrai, Vikavolt or Carbonival, Mega Vikavolt could be cool, Shiinotic, Salazzle, Beware, Zarina. These would be cool to have Megas for, but Comfy, that'd be a funny Mega. Oranguru, Passimian, Golisopod, Palisand, or Pyukumuku. What would Mega Palisand be like? Like, I remember there was an episode of the Alola anime where it, like, grew really giant and trapped Ash inside. This is pretty cool. It's like a tower with a dragon guarding it. Here's a Gigantamax one. This looks kind of creepy. I like it. Mega Dark Palisand. Honestly, Gigantamax Palisand would have been a great idea. This is a lot of potential Megas. I don't know if we're gonna get all of them, but yeah, all the Alola Mythicals, Naganadel, Stakataka, Blacephalon, or Melmetal, Zamazenta, or Eternatus, no Zashi, and that's weird. Palafin, and all these Gen 9 Pokemon, dang. Zygarde needs to be in its complete form to be able to Mega Evolve, that makes sense. The user attacks by unleashing a powerful light that defies all laws of nature, striking even fairy types and ignoring any stat changes affecting its targets. That's really cool. There are 20 Wild Zones, including some post-game exclusives. In the post-game, you catch Xerneas in Wild Zone 11 and Yveltal, Yveltal, in the Rogue District. You can also catch Mewtwo and Diancie in the post-game. Ooh, 16 Rogue Mega Pokemon. Mega Electros, that looks pretty cool. And one side's the positive and one side's the negative. Mega Drampa, that looks really cool. Mega Excadrill, ooh, yeah, I like that. It just has like bigger drills that can like close in and then just spin. That's awesome. Mega Feraligatr, so his head just gets bigger. You can no longer disable autosave. What if you want to save before battling a legendary, and if you fail to catch it, do you just lose it forever? Mega Emboar, okay, that's cool. That's pretty cool. It's like a big warrior. Almost definitely picking him and naming him Ganon. Yeah, he does kind of remind me of Ganon. I'll have to see what Mega Meganium looks like, because like it's kind of lame. I'll probably have to pick Emboar because I don't really like Emboar, but that's a cool Mega. Oh yeah, so there will be different nurses where not all the models will just be clones. So we have a Black Nurse Joy now. You can save up to 6 battle teams. That's pretty neat. Yeah, right here is a male trainer wearing a skirt, so yeah, customization is not gender locked. You can finally skip cutscenes, yay! Mega Phalanx animation. So yeah, now we have some animations for the leaked Megas. Mega Meganium, Mega Emboar in action, Mega Feraligatr in action. Oh! It like opens up that big mouth thing. So that's actually pretty cool. Alright, I guess that's everything to go over for the Teraleak as of now. If we get more later today or tomorrow, I'll probably make another video, but make sure you stay subscribed because I'll be sure to make a lot of shorts about upcoming leaks and new information about the Pokemon games. See you around.